Hi, I'm Chaplain Winsome Wind from AdventHealth, Heart of Florida, and this is AdventHealth TV.
Hi everyone, I'm Tom Johnson. An important step forward in the fight against COVID-19. Vaccinations are underway after the FDA approved emergency use authorization for Pfizer's vaccine. Orlando EVS team member Dorothy Dozer, who works on a COVID unit, is the first AdventHealth CFD employee to receive the vaccine. Eligibility for the inoculation is set by the state. Frontline healthcare workers and others who are at the highest risk are among the first group receiving this COVID-19 vaccine.
The emergency department, inside our hospitals, ICUs, people who interact with COVID patients on a daily basis. And it's not just doctors and nurses, it's our environmental services, it's respiratory therapists, all the people within those units are at the front of the line.
If you are eligible for the vaccine, you will receive email notification. And while the vaccine is not a job requirement, right now team members who are eligible are strongly encouraged to get the shot.
By getting vaccinated, what we are trying to do is to reduce the risk that you will get infected and therefore pass it on to your family or to patients.
Pfizer's vaccine does have to be stored at very low sub-freezing temperatures. To accommodate that need, AdventHealth acquired these special freezers. Each one can hold around 300,000 doses, so this one room can house more than 1 million. This is just one of the locations where we have the freezers and the vials are kept until needed. We also recently opened our first infusion lab for bamlanivimab. The investigational monoclonal antibody therapy is used to treat non-hospitalized patients who have mild to moderate COVID-19. Bamlanivimab is administered within 10 days of the onset of COVID-19 symptoms and is used with pediatric and adult patients at high risk of progressing to severe COVID-19. This 11-chair infusion unit is in the medical office building on the Orlando campus. It is the first of its kind in the Central Florida division. However, other locations are in development throughout the CFD. The United Way recently announced its Changemakers Impact Awards. They spotlight those in the community who have stepped up and stood out during the pandemic. One of our own honored by the organization.
It is hard to see a lot of the patients so sick.
We first introduced you to Felicia Haynes in May. She was one of the first members of the AdventHealth Orlando COVID-19 proning team. She volunteered to be on the team, which turns COVID patients to improve oxygenation. For her continuing efforts, the United Way honoring Felicia as a frontline hero with its Changemaker Impact Award. Congratulations to her, and thank you to all of our frontline heroes for all that you've done and continue doing. AdventHealth for Children's Day of Giving just happened, but we want you to know the giving is still going. Donations still being accepted right now. If you want to help, you can do so online at giveforkidstoday.com. You can also text AHGIVE to 74121. Your donations go to support our littlest patients and their families. A quick reminder about completing the Inspire Inclusion Digital Learning Experience. Celebrating diverse backgrounds, cultures, and experiences is key to our value of inclusiveness. So team members are expected to complete the experience by New Year's Eve. The module is available to you right now via the AdventHealth Learning Network. You can find that in the quick links on the AdventHealth Connect intranet site. Christmas is, of course, a time of giving, and our emergency department knows that while you're getting ready for it and you're decking the halls, injuries can happen. So they are reminding everyone across Central Florida that our 23 ER locations are there to keep everyone safe. They're doing that by giving professionally installed light displays to 7 deserving people in the community, including one of our own team members. The big reveal.
3, 2, 1.
Is always magical with holiday lights.
Oh my gosh, how beautiful!
But for Sherry Kontarakis,
And look, they even have lights on the top of the house.
this display means more. Sherry's a critical care nurse practitioner at AdventHealth Waterman. She and her husband, Evan, both contracted COVID-19 in summer of 2020. After 3 weeks in the ICU, Evan passed away.
And thought that this might make it a little bit easier.
That's where nurse manager Laura Heffley and all these lights come in.
I knew she was going to have a struggle this Christmas. It was going to be hard for her.
I didn't have the energy to do anything at all.
So Laura and Sherry's Waterman family nominated her for the AdventHealth Emergency Department's Countdown to Christmas.
We all love her, and we have seen her struggle, and we just wanted to bring something into her life that would make her smile.
Bring it up on the other side.
A professional crew spent an entire day transforming Sherry's house
We have a surprise for you.
All right, guys, come on.
into a joyous holiday spectacle.
It looks like big poinsettias. They're gingerbread and the candy canes. It looks really, really, really nice. I love it. It's spectacular. It's really beautiful.
The sweet little touches include lighting up this special magnolia tree.
Just got planted a couple of months ago in memory of my husband, and so now it's all lit up. It looks so pretty.
Beautiful, really, and so meaningful for Sherry and her family.
We've had a rough year, and it just makes me feel really grateful to know that there's people around that care about me and would even think to do this kind of stuff for me or for my family.
AdventHealth came and decorated her house and lit it up for Christmas.
I never expected anything like this, and it means the world. This brings a lot of joy.
AdventHealth documented the installation of each one of those 7 Countdown to Christmas recipients. If you want to see those transformations and hear the emotional stories which led to each family's nomination, we're making it easy for you. Just go to the Life at AdventHealth Central Florida Facebook page and you can watch all of the videos. It happened again this year at AdventHealth for Children. Santa and Mrs. Claus showed up to say hello to patients there. While they waved from a fire rescue aerial bucket, Santa's elves rappelled down the side of the building. Local first responders made all this happen, and we do have much more video of it for you. You can find it on the AdventHealth Connect Intranet SharePoint site. And while we are talking about elves, we just have to show you a moment captured at AHMG Family Medicine at Palm Springs. Many of you probably know about the elf on a shelf, right? Well, this is apparently what it's like when those elves come to life. I'm told the elf actually bears a very strong resemblance to practice manager Gwen Burden. I mean, I'm not saying this is not a real elf on a shelf, but you know. Anyway, what a fun holiday moment, and we hope it's making you smile just as much as it did us. And that's a wrap for AdventHealth TV in 2020, a year none of us will ever forget. We will be back in early January though, so don't forget to email us your photos and videos to AdventHealthTV@adventhealth.com. Until next year, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, stay healthy, and feel whole.